Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of Sea Slurps and Mystery Mondays. Today we're going to be trying BINH TAY kiwi instant ramen. Apologies, I lost my voice the other day screaming. So it's a perfect kind of time to have some noodle soup. And this one here I actually picked up when I was in Arizona, and I thought kiwis and ramen. Who would have thought of that? That sounds, one, really weird. Two, is it going to be really kiwi forward, or what kind of base it's going to be? And three, I'm just kind of really intrigued because, I don't know, fruit ramen just sounds really, really weird and cool. And I just had to try it myself. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and give it a try.
Alright, we got our noodle bowl here. We have our noodle sachet and seasoning powder. We also have some seasoning oil, some dehydrated scallions, as well as more of our noodle seasoning, soup seasoning, and a fork. We're going to go add in all of our packets into the bowl as we open the lid halfway. We're going to dehydrated kiwis there. And then we also have our dehydrated scallions here. Add them all in. And then lastly, that seasoning oil. And then we're going to go ahead and pour some hot boiling water on top, cover, and cook for 3 minutes. Once that's done, we're going to remove the lid and be sure to stir it all up. And look at that. Can't wait to try these golden kiwis. Yum!
Alright, so this is the finished product. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, really interesting. This is, I would say, a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. So the package comes with a number of different sachets here. You got your dehydrated vegetables, you got lots of scallions in there, I did see a couple of chocolate mushrooms in the mix. We've also got some dehydrated red pepper as well, so there is a little bit of spice coming through, but very, very, very much on the mild side. You have your noodle packet. They are your very standard cup noodles, so quick cooking, about 3 minutes to cook. Super silky. This is the type that might get waterlogged, so just keep that in mind. But the flavor was really interesting. I would even kind of categorize us in the tom yum category, potentially, but not that strong. So I would say it's a more mild or toned down version of that. What I mean by that is you really got your elements of a hot and sour soup. So you got the chilies coming through, which is quite nice. You got the saltiness. You got a hint of sweetness, which is actually really quite fragrant when you open up your bowl noodle. You do smell those fresh kiwis, those wonderful New Zealand golden kiwis, what they're using in this particular bowl of noodles. And surprisingly enough, you get that sourness, which actually comes from the dehydrated kiwi pieces. The dehydrated kiwis, they actually hydrated well, and I would say the texture is definitely more on the soft side. When you get like an overripe kiwi, they just kind of like melt in your mouth. Almost kind of like really, really, really soft. Almost like to the point where it's mushy, where it just kind of dissolves in your mouth. You get that nice hint of sourness coming through, which I would compare almost to a tomato, but it really rounds out with a ton of sweetness that comes through at the very, very end. So I thought that was actually really complimentary to the dish. Downfalls here, I would say the packaging, it honestly turned me off quite a bit. They were just really hard to open. There were no like little ribs or like tear here to open any of the packages. So I found that to be quite annoying. I usually cut all of my things with scissors, whereas clean line for when I'm pouring the sachets into the bowl, but this one was just like, okay, I have to use for every single packet. This is getting really, really annoying. So that was kind of a turn off for me. Also, the instructions not clearly labeled either. Of course, because I'm well versed in making noodles all the time, I know just to dump everything in there, but there were no instructions for that. It just says pour in boiling water, cook for 3 minutes, cover, and serve. There was no line indicating where you should put the water, so like for me, I just did it enough so that everything was covered and it slightly floated a bit. That to me was a good indicator, and also a really good balance of the flavor as well. I didn't find it to be diluted. But yeah, I guess with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3.75 out of 5. I would say they rate high on uniqueness. I'm not sure if this falls into a novelty type of noodle, but this is definitely better than some of the other novelty noodles I've had before. Flavor was nice and well balanced. I just wish there was a bit more of it. I forgot to mention the manufacturer is based in Vietnam, so you get those Southeast Asian flavors coming through. with those plump New Zealand kiwis. Yum. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe in the link down below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell just at the top right hand corner so you don't miss any new videos that are coming out. We'll see you for next week. Bye!